And the Marquoyer has it on that wing. Here's a shot. Henderson made a wild stab for spell. Here's another shot. Right by the score. Henderson has scored for Canada.
All right, so let's move on to the Atlantic. We talked about Darren Raddysh before, and that guy is not stopping. He just continuing. He has 47 points since the last time we talked. It's 15 goals and 32 assists.
Sucks because you could have had him on your team too.
I know. When I was trying to get him in fantasy, I messed up on that. But he's a plus 18, man. So the question is, he's on a $970,000 contract. It's last year.
That's
a UFA
minimum, right?
Yeah, he's minimum, but he's gonna be a UFA end of the year. So what do? You sign him short term? You sign him long term? Do you trade him? What do you do?
Well, do you think he stays, or do you think he wants to test free agency?
I think he'll stay. I think with the no taxes as well, they'll lock him in. But the actual question is, do you keep him short term? Do you keep him long term? Because this is like that 1 year you're truly seeing what he's doing. Like he's gonna hit 60 points.
Well, the crazy thing is, like I think he might go free agency.
You think so?
I think he might try and get as much money as he wants, as he can. Sorry.
So if he does go in free agency, in your point of view, how much money do you think he's gonna get? And what term do you think he's gonna get?
I think minimum like eight. You
think he's gonna get around $8 million?
Yeah, minimum. I think like I don't. The reason why I don't say he's gonna get like a contract like what's his name, Hamilton, or like one of the contracts like Nurse, like something like over 10 is, it's just 1 year, right?
Yeah.
And there still might be a lot of questions, but like $8 million is like kind of, I guess.
But what term? How much term are you giving him?
What he's
29, I believe.
29. I think he might get 5 years.
You think five? So like not
8 by 5.
Okay, so like right in between the 4 or 5 year.
Yeah, so like by 34 ish.
Okay.
I bet you there'd be teams that even give him even more term too.
Yeah. I personally think that the Tampa Bay Lightning are gonna sign him for 7.5 tops. I think in between that. I think $7 million, and they're gonna give him 4 years.
Okay.
If they have to push, they'll give him that 5, but 4 years. I think it's in between. The taxes are not that high in Tampa either, so it's very equivalent to almost $8 million anywhere else. And I think he's gonna take it. I think that just the way the team is built, they're gonna sign. They can't sign him to a super max long term, and they can't sign him to a short bridge deal. It's just hard. They're gonna have to sign him. It's gonna have to be a compromise between the team and the player. The player's not gonna get as much as he wanted, but the team is not gonna get the short term. For the amount of money.
Oh no, 100% too. Because I think with him too, I don't think there's no chance Tampa Bay is going to get him on a short. Because I feel like if Tampa Bay's offering him like a 2-year deal or something like that,
he's not going to take it.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think
he needs cash in now.
Yeah, well, even that too, and I think it's like kind of insurance for the player, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
like let's say you get hurt, or you don't have the season you have this year. That's why a lot of players, they take term for less money.
He may get a no trade clause in it. If he does do something where he's not getting as much money, like if they do 7 million on the dot, he may get a no trade clause. I think that's what's going to end up happening is they're going to most likely push for a 4-year deal. It's going to be $7 million.
What teams, like let's say, like just hypothetical, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you're a team looking outside the window or something like that. What team do you think goes out and gives them like an 8-year?
Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have cap space?
Detroit has. I believe they have cap space.
Okay.
Yeah, like if they realize that Quinn Hughes is not coming here, they may look elsewhere.
Because they're just a number one D-man away, right?
Yeah.
From
they have Mo Seider. Don't get me wrong, he is a number one defenseman. But I just think they need somebody else as well. I think Edvinson's there as well, but I think that they need somebody a little bit more as a veteran player. If you install him there, maybe that's the player that they're hoping that he just continues being the guy he is right now. So. Well, if he goes to UFA, then I think Detroit's gonna be super aggressive.
So like the way I was thinking even like a San Jose, right?
Yeah, like
somewhere where like they're kind of getting into their window.
But I just think that maybe Raddysh is gonna look at more of I want to be on more of a competitive team who's ready.
Well, I think
Detroit's much more ready than San Jose.
San Jose, I think they're just like a couple pieces away. And,
they are. But
on top of it too,
I think with San Jose is like they need to kind of slow down a little.
Okay.
Cause how people like the Sherwood deal that happened was brilliant.
Okay,
right. I love the fact that Sherwood went there because that's a perfect type of locker room guy, and the way he plays, how competitive he is. You need to build a team like that. You're setting a really good example, right? But I just think that don't get ahead of yourself.
Well,
Don't start mortgaging your future.
Well,
and
the
trying to
thing
do
is,
that.
well, they won't have to, right? Because he's a free agent. So let's say San Jose gives them like $8 million, 5 years.
Yeah.
I think that fits in right into their window, right? Their competitive window. Because I think like next 3, maybe even 2 years, I think they can be top.
But I feel like with the San Jose Sharks, they need to go for a defenseman who's a little younger.
A little younger.
I think he's just 29. I don't know.
Because that's what I'm saying, right? Because you're signing him in free agency.
Yeah.
You're not really giving up any picks or anything like.
It's
I think
true.
that's the route you have to go for
If they're
them.
banking on the fact that he's going to be this guy, I just think that with Detroit, they're a little more ready to just be like, all right, this rebuild is over. With San Jose, they're like, all right, we're competitive, but we're not going to fully start mortgaging our future yet.
Well, that's so the reason why I'm kind of saying San Jose can kind of afford it more than a Detroit.
Oh, they can. They definitely can.
Yeah, well, it's because they're all their players, they're still on their entry level contracts, right?
Yeah.
And then by the time his contract, well, when they have to re-sign all their younger players, the cap will go up, and then with him, it's like, okay, 5 years. Let's say he gets the 5 years, right? I think that's kind of like your window
Where they may give it to him, but
and
I don't think
defensemen.
I personally don't think Tampa's
defensemen
gonna live.
age better than forwards.
yeah, no, true. But I don't think Tampa's gonna let go of him. I think Tampa's signing him.
Okay.
I'll be surprised if Tampa's like, we're not keeping. I don't
No.
think they're gonna trade him.
No, I don't think so.
They're gonna go for this run, right?
Yep.
Which is playing great. But I think the money that because Bjorkstrand's contract's coming up is $5.8 million. It's last year of his contract to be UFA. I think they're most likely gonna play him because they're on one of the best teams right now in Atlantic. But once he's a UFA, maybe that's the money that they start using on Raddysh. They move the money around, so they will have enough to sign.
When's Hedman's deal come up?
Hedman still has a couple of years. He still has like 4 years left.
Jeez.
Yeah. They're still good. I mean, Hedman's Hedman, man. I think he still be fine. He doesn't need the speed. I think he's just a smart hockey player. So, yeah. Let's just finish off with Raddysh. I guess we're both on the same page with him. The amount of injuries, man, due to the short
Condensed season
that we have. What do you think, man? Like,
it's crazy too, because even like I was like looking at statistics wise,
yeah,
and there's like some crazy statistic. Like, it's not only that the games are shorter. I mean, not shorter, but the games are more condensed.
Yeah.
But the games are actually longer too, because I think this year's like there's a crazy record for how many games are going into OT. So not only are you playing games with less gap or less space in between, but you're also playing long games. Because I read something crazy where there's like something in the third period where if it's 10 minutes to go and the game's tied, I think it's some crazy percentage that the games go into overtime. So you're playing extra in overtime, and then in the thing, it's just like there's a little bit of a lull. So I think that kind of has to do with it too. And then there's a lot of back-to-back games too, right? Where teams are playing like 4 or 5 games a week now sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it puts a toll.
It
You got to
definitely
keep in mind too that there's travel too in between there and all that stuff too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So like you're not really getting much rest, because like literally you finish up a game, you're headed straight to the airport, and you literally check in maybe not till like 2-3 in the morning, right? Depending on where the games are. Sometimes you might not even check in till like maybe 4 or 5, right?
Yeah.
And then you got morning, you got to go to bed, then you got morning skate, and then you got to go do it all over again, right? So it's like, where are you getting this time to recover, right?
Yeah. No, definitely. I was looking somewhere too. It was saying that roughly between 75 to 100 players are injured right now. So I don't know what kind of injuries. Like, I don't know the statistics of how
Like seriously are,
because some of the players are actually sitting because the Olympics are coming and they just want to be healthy, and then teams are allowing it because they're not even in a playoff spot. So, and the NHL is not really keeping an eye on that. They're like, it's okay. They're kind of like sweeping under the rug. But it does seem like a lot of players are resting. But it does seem like, yeah, the amount of injuries that are happening this year, they're more happening because of wear and tear.
I was gonna say, is there like a thing in the NHL? Like, I'm not sure, but like where you're not allowed to like rest players. Like, let's say, like, on the NBA they put coach's decision or like rest or whatever. Like we did with Kawhi when he was in Toronto all the time.
I don't think there's a true rest thing. I think they just like kind of pretend that there's an injury, or if they were already injured, they just make them sit for another 2 or 3 games just to extend that injury.
Just to give them enough time.
So well, they have to like the recovery time.
Like we're talking about injuries too. Like how many times have you seen a player come back because the team needs the guy, and he comes back and he gets hurt like literally the game he comes back. Like
Yeah.
like I'm thinking Nylander, right? He came, and then that Marner game, no, the first one when they played in Vegas,
Yeah.
comes, scores, gets hurt, and then you know what I mean, leaves.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, it's really tough this year.
Yeah. Let me I'll pull out some top end players that are currently injured.
Well, just like looking at the Leafs, like Tanev, he's probably done for the year, right? And then what other teams? Like, you know, Hughes was out for a while. I'm trying to think of other guys. Hedman's out.
Okay, so currently you got Troy Terry out still. Well, they're saying that he's gonna be playing. He's gonna be playing today. No, he's still injured. You got Leo Carlson out.
Mm-hmm.
So Leo Carlson's out until I think the third week of February or like whenever they come back. I don't even believe that he's gonna be playing. He's undergoing procedure. He's missing 3 to 5 weeks. Yeah, he's coming back end of February, so he's gone for Sweden. So he's not playing. Pavel Zacha is out as well. Lindholm is out. Elias Lindholm.
Braden
Point's out.
Even I'm just looking at my team, like my fantasy team. I'm just like guys like Montour. I had Montour. He was out for like a while, and then Will Smith out for a while. Bedard out for like a really long time too, and it's just like crazy, right?
You even got Blake Coleman out, right?
Yep.
He's gone end of January. You got Pyotr Kochev, coach. The
Ketchkov? Yeah.
The goaltender.
Oh,
from
no,
Carolina.
yeah.
He's out all the way till September. He's gone for the year.
I think he's done for the season.
Yeah, he's done for the season. Well, you have Netchis is gonna be back in day to day. You got Brandon Taves. You got Landeskog out. Monahan is day to day as well. Another guy traded rumors. He may be shipped off. You got Adam Henrique, who's out end of Feb as well. Lundell just got injured. Marchand got injured the day to days. Oh, you got Seth Jones. So Seth Jones gone till, and so that's what he didn't play. He's not playing for USA, right? So he's out. Who else do you have? Patrick Laine. He's gone too. He's
been out for a while.
Yeah, he's gone for a while too. So he's practicing, but I think he's coming back once the season starts again.
Mm-hmm.
You got Paul Mary's out for the entire year. Like he's gone. Panarin is the guy who's sitting out until he gets traded. And then, they're just pretty much doing it for trading purposes. Shabbat's day to day. Perron is gone till mid-March. Letang is gone till the end of Feb.
Even Barkov, right? He's still out, right?
Barkov's still gone, yeah. Sherwood's going to be back soon. Logan Couture's gone for the year.
It's nuts, man.
Neighbors day to day. You got Robert Thomas gone all the way to the end of Feb. Holloway too. Dylan Holloway's injured once again. He's gone. Victor Hedman should be back soon. Braden Point should be back soon. Morgan Riley just got injured yesterday. He's day to day. Tanev, as we talked, he's come back. No, they're saying he's come back in mid-March.
Well, even like mid-March, that's like if you don't make the playoffs, right?
Yeah. Dakota Joshua has gone till end of Feb. Kerfoot for the Utah Mammoth gone to the end of Feb.
Mm-hmm. How many players right now are
Marco
currently?
Rossi. I don't even know. I'm just going down the list. Like their key players: Marco Rossi, Zeev Buyum's gone, Brock Besser's gone, Demko's gone to the end of the year. A lot of those guys are gone till end of Feb. You got Lindgren gone for Washington, right?
He just got
Connor
hurt
McMichael
too, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah.
They carried him off the ice.
Yeah,
He stayed in until the last minute.
yeah. So, yeah, Hayden Fleury's gone for the Jets as well to end of Feb. So, like, I was just going through the highlights of the players, but there's so many guys who are gone, and there's such key players that would have played in the Olympics.
I was just gonna say it's not just like role players. It's like the core guys.
You can't even cut it down to saying that it's just the veteran, older players are breaking down.
No,
It's
there's
even
younger
young players are getting injured as well. Like it's all over the place. The condensed schedule does mess it up. I think maybe when you're having the All-Star break or something, I think maybe it's best to kind of maybe make it longer, that break for the players.
even the crazy part is too, like think about it like this. I know this year like you have the Olympic break and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why it's so condensed. But next year we're going to have 2 extra games, right?
Yeah.
So like it's like another 2 games that these guys are gonna have to play.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm like, geez, I'm thinking about like this. Like, I play 1 game a week of beer league,
Yeah. Oh,
and I
no.
don't get better till like the day before my next game, and I'm like, oh, these guys are playing like 3-4 times.
I'm not even sure if they're reducing practices now
Yeah.
because of this. Because it's a lot of games. Man.
Well,
It's
even
tiring.
still, like, you still got to go have your morning skate, right? Get warm and
Well,
stuff.
that's why
like
I feel like they should reduce the games in the season. I mean, of course, they're not going to because they need to make
that. Money, yeah, and the cap's going up every
but
year
the players
too,
are getting
right?
hurt
So
more and more now. It's just it's a different game.
I have like a couple of different takes, right? Like my take is, okay, like maybe I have like 2 ideas. Like, I know a lot of people are talking about like, oh, you got to do like some sort of point reform, right? Where like you got to kind of incentivize teams to kind of end these games sooner rather than going to OT. So maybe you do a 3-point system where 3 points for.
I always wanted that.
Yeah, 3 points.
3 points for a regular season, a regular win.
Yep, and then if you don't, then
You're only getting 2.
you only getting 2 if you win,
Yeah.
and then you split the points.
Yeah.
And that way, like, a team that's like trying to make a playoff push or something, you want to finish those games. And
The NHL just doesn't. They want parity, man. They don't want teams just fall off the race right in the beginning where they stop trying. They'll rather have like what's happening right now in the Eastern Conference.
Mhm.
Like NHL's happy. The fact that all the teams are so close and anything could happen.
No,
they keep
because it makes it
people
competitive,
watching,
right?
Yeah, and people want to watch. Right.
Well,
So-
I'm thinking the other way. I'm like, let's say you're a team at the bottom, and I'm like, yo, this gives you an even better chance to catch up, right?
Yeah.
Think about it like this: like, if you keep winning in regulation, like, yo, you're getting the extra point.
No, it's true, but
I
I'm
get
just saying it like the NHL's happy that
Ooh,
there's
oh,
no
yeah.
team just giving up right away.
Yeah.
That's why this year you're not finding as many sellers. There's a lot of buyers this year,
Mhm.
or some teams are a little confused and they're still waiting. But there's not as many sellers. Most of the sellers I think are on the west side, not the east, because the east is just so close.
We'll
yeah.
see. There's a couple more games left, but then even now, like going into the Olympics too, there's gonna be like a freeze, right? There's like a trade freeze where I don't think
Yeah.
they can do any
Correct.
deals, right?
Correct. All right. So the live.
I
LiveBarn.
didn't even say. Well, I didn't even say my other thing. Yeah. So it was a 3-point thing, and then I think teams should be able to have like expanded roster where they can kind of rotate guys out, like give them like another maybe like 2 spots for like that they can carry on the roster.
Yeah, but just cap.
Cap, yeah, that's the only issue.
The only issue. But yeah, no, I agree. There should be another like 1 or 2 spots for teams to play or to move their
Swap,
guys around,
yeah,
swap
that way you
players.
can like rest a guy at night
Yeah.
or something like that. Like, it's sure, like, it kind of sucks, right? Like, fans don't get to see the star
But then
players
the
as much.
averages, typical averages, whatever players make, I think it's gonna drop slightly when you have more roster players.
It's
Just the way the team's gonna construct, right?
yeah.
Yeah. LiveBarn got bought from a private equity firm.
Yeah.
From Chicago, based on Chicago. Their name is GTCR
Okay.
for $400 million.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know what LiveBarn is basically 2 cameras set up
Every rink,
in every rink all over North America.
and you
Well,
can stream.
it's like about 3,000 different venues, I think, over 3,000 venues.
Mhm.
It's like 2 cameras per rink. So people use it typically for beer league. They could use it for scouting, whatnot. There's a subscription for it. And I have even my beer league, and there are people who have it. It's like, starts off with $20 USD
A month?
per month.
I wonder. Like you said, 400 million.
Premium and premium is 30.
I'm
It's
curious.
like $38 Canadian for premium. And then in premium, you get like more than one account. Like more than one person could watch it at the same time. It's not much of a difference, but like typically it's around $23-24 per month Canadian to access it. So you get the last 30 days of accessing all of the games that are going on. So for a beer league, if somebody gets slashed and the league is reviewing it, some guys want to look at it and then they send the video off to the league saying,
Well,
look, this is what happened, you know?
So I was just like doing some math, and I'm like, okay, like they got valued at 400 million, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like just thinking like, okay, like do they even have 400 million in revenue? That's 16 million subscribers, assuming a price of like $25, right? But I think, like we were talking about it earlier, like I think the way this is probably going to go is more like scouting. Like I think they're going to use these cameras, try and identify.
But right now, if you
players.
watch it, it's not even
So
super
that-
HD.
so
you
that-
think they're gonna upgrade their cameras?
So something like that, or they're going to use AI. And I think they're going to use AI to track players and track stuff like
could see
that.
that.
And I think that's the route that this is going, because I think maybe they're trying to acquire it and then maybe use AI and maybe use it for scouting, and then sell this information to like pro teams.
I'll give you a one up that.
Okay.
I think they're gonna upgrade the cameras. They're gonna make it like super HD, but they're gonna have another level of subscription. Right, where they're gonna have it for like 4K or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna sell it at a different price, but then all the other base prices they're gonna increase them to make their money. So if people are paying $23 a month Canadian or $20 USD or whatever it is, then they're gonna bump it up to like $22 or $23 USD. They're gonna bump it up a little bit. I think people are gonna feel it.
That's crazy. Like you think about it, like, yeah, sure, like I heard of it and stuff, but then when you told me like, oh, it's like they sold 400 million, I'm like, geez, how many people are subscribed to stuff?
No,
right?
it's a big deal, man. So think about it. Some random guys saying, you know, it's a good idea. Let's install some cameras.
Yeah.
And they got licensing, and they put it all over North America. Well, I don't know about Mexico. It's just US and Canada. But they have it over 3,000.
That's a lot of
rinks, man. So 2 cameras per rink. Think about it. It's crazy. The huge network that they have.
Well, like I think the crazy part too is it's not just it's just like the upfront cost of putting the cameras in. But once you get the cameras in, I think it's like pretty self-sufficient, right?
Yeah, it is.
So it's not really
it's just a network.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like a crazy cost of doing, like, I think once you get all the video feed like automated and stuff, like, because that's pretty much what it is, just a live connection, like a security camera or something, right?
I know, but when I saw 400 million, I'm like, wow, why didn't we idiots think of this idea like a long time ago?
We got our buddy Roy, and he's taking his camera to our games. I'm like, oh, we just needed Roy to install a camera every rink, right?
We're talking about our goalie, and we're like, you're using your GoPro for years, man. Why didn't you use that? He's like, I never thought of it.
Well, even back in the day when we played ball hockey, and Roy used to record our ball hockey games, we used to play at Camelot. And we used to watch it, and the videos are on YouTube and stuff. And I'm like, geez, this stuff's been around for so long. All these guys did was just like put it in the rink, right?
Yeah, that's it. And they just got licensed for it. But
a couple guys like us probably.
Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting, as you're saying, the scouting route, like how they use that statistics based on, they're gonna even use it for like, 10-year-old, 12-year-old kids, and then try to figure out trajectory and everything. I do believe that they're going to start using more data, and then
I think based on that's why
they're going to start charging. They may have like other certain websites where you have all the stats, and then you're paying another subscription for that
even thing, like I was thinking, I'm like, okay, they're going to have like just a generic subscription for us, right? Like 20, 30, but then I think these, like, they might have like a pro team subscription where like, oh, these teams might get a subscription to identify players sooner, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's like the route why there's so much like money behind it, right?
Yeah, I definitely see that. Or they could be selling data to other random people, and they're gonna make money like that. I mean, you can't trust.
That's it. This is the start of fantasy for like 10-year-old PUE AAA, right?
Yeah. Over the week when we had no podcast or anything, I was just going through. I was kind of getting bored. I was watching the NHL games, but then I was kind of getting bored. I was like, I want to watch some SHL games, right?
Okay.
Let's just like start going down that route. So I'm going through a couple of apps that I have on my phone, and I'm just like going through everything. I'm like, why isn't like not everything on one app? Like every single game I could watch. It could be the USHL, like not watching, but like just keeping up the scores, standings, everything. And then I found Flashscore.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't, like, this is not paid or anything, I swear.
No, but
this is not paid, but I started going through it, and man, just the amount of details that has for every single league.
I thought you knew about this.
I never used it.
No, I use it.
I was using the Score. I was using CHL app. I was using the OHL app.
It's not only sports. They do like I was surprised too, right? Because like my brother plays video games, and sometimes I'll play too. Okay. They have like League of Legends and stuff. They track that on there as well. Like esports.
They track Kabaddi too.
Oh no way! Yeah, I saw that too. That's nuts.
Crazy.
No, it's like everything, but it's like one app where you get everything.
Yeah,
and it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And you know the reason why, right?
Is it what I mean for betting?
Yeah, that's probably why, right?
No, but it was just easier. I just deleted all my other apps, and now I have this one, and I'm just going through all of the game times and everything. Even for SHL, I don't need to go on another app to look for it. Sometimes even when I'm looking at NHL scores, now I just go into the SHL, KHL. Like I just go through everything. I was like, oh, this game's on right now? Yep. I'm not doing anything. Let's put it on.
Well, it's cool too, right? Because like I have the app too, and I had it for a while. And you get even like articles, like you know how in Score, like you'll get like news feeds and stuff like that. Same thing in this. Like you'll get news feeds for, like I use it for soccer, right? Because it's so hard getting like I'm a fan of
All
Blackburn.
the leagues, right?
Yeah, so I'm a fan of Blackburn, and Blackburn they don't play in the Premiership, but they play in the tier below, and
The
it's like
Championship?
it's hard getting like scores and stuff for that. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I use Flashscore, and then even sometimes you want to follow like lower leagues and stuff like that. Like for the longest time, Wrexham, right?
Yeah.
They're not in the top league, but they're in the lower leagues, and you want to kind of follow along with how they're doing, and you can't do that on the score.
Yeah,
or
like
anything like that.
USHL.
Yep.
Like even the USHL, like if I want to check, I have to go on the website to go
You
find
go-
it. But I don't even know what app they have. But anyways, on Flashscore, it just has everything. I was just like,
I'm surprised
I'll
you
go
didn't
through it.
know about this.
No, man.
Where have you been, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know what rock I'm been living under. But when I saw this, I was like, wow, this changes my life. I just deleted like the Score, TSN,
Yeah, yeah.
all the other apps. I was like, I don't need anything.
No,
I think I
and
could just use
the
it.
best part about it too is it's just scores.
That's it. It's just
And there's
scores.
no like,
But it's like they just threw everything into one,
Mhm.
so you could just everything you need now. You could just use it.
Either use it, and
it's just a lifesaver now, man.
and it's not like there's like a lot of like random stuff in there too. Like
Yeah.
you try and find the scores, and sometimes on these apps it's so difficult. To,
Exactly, like
Fine.
KHL games too. Some,
Yep.
you know, because I've been noticing now like the SHL games start much earlier, so
Yep.
now they're like 9 a.m. games. So I'm like, excellent. Let's watch this game while I do
Mhm.
something else, and then I could watch some NHL games afterwards. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to talk about that app.
Sponsor us.
I know, sponsor us, please.
yeah.
No, I wasn't even about sponsoring. I just saw that and I was like,
No,
that's
it's a pretty good
something
app.
that I wanted to just talk about. It was this app.
I'm
And
surprised
if
you
people
didn't
aren't
know about
using it. If people aren't using it,
Yeah,
you should
check it
check it out
Yeah.
because you'll save you a lot of time.
Trying to find
Find
scores
stuff and everything is there
for like
It's
tier
all-
4
yeah,
hockey.
It's all organized exactly.
Beer league might be on there too.
You know, one day, and they're betting on our games.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna pull out some rapid fire questions. It's nothing, just like
All right.
it's very short questions, but I want you just first thing that comes in your mind, just say it,
Okay.
and we'll talk about the answers afterwards.
Okay.
All right. Oilers, cup or bust?
Cup.
McKinnon or McDavid?
McKinnon.
Hurricanes, cup or bust?
Cup.
Who's winning the cup this year?
Oh, jeez. Edmonton. Oh, no. Let's change that. I want to say, I know first thing's Edmonton, but let's say Carolina. I like Carolina this year.
Okay. Who's drafting first overall this year?
Calgary.
And the best defenseman in the league?
Oh, jeez. That's tough. Raddysh.
Raddysh? I was gonna say Makar.
Oh, no. Actually, no. I'll change that. Bouchard. I think Bouchard, the way he's
Bouchard's the best defenseman
right now, like the way he's playing, because me and Roy, we were talking about it earlier in the week, and I
Yeah.
was trying to get, like, Makar, he's kind of slowed down a little bit, and Bouchard, it's like he's kind of stepped it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even in, like, fantasy points, like, I know it's, like, not the greatest thing, but honestly, like, Bouchard, last couple of weeks, he's been going off.
Damn, best defenseman. That's a big thing. That's good. I did rapid fire, man. Maybe a hot take right there.
Yeah. Like, but, like...
No, I know he has been picking it up for sure. But Bouchard, knowing Bouchard,
So, like...
I don't know. I'm just not.
I know,
I don't know,
because I'm thinking, like, okay, like, we'll elaborate on it now.
Yeah,
So let's
okay.
talk about, like, the modern defenseman. I think now, like, the way defensemen play, it's like, it's not just defensemen play defense. I think the modern NHL,
Offensively as well, yeah.
you have to have some sort of offensive game too, right? And the good thing with, it's the same thing with Makar, right? He plays with Taves, and Taves kind of does most of the defensive work for him, and Makar has that ability to go up. And same thing with Bouchard, where he has Ekholm,
Yeah.
and even Ekholm, he had a hat trick this week too, right?
It's a crazy wild game. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, that game too, I think 4 goals from defensemen in
Yeah.
that game, which is nuts. And but yeah, like, I think Bouchard, like, last couple of weeks, he's on fire. Like, I know this is more recency bias too, and so like, but he had a slow start, and it's kind of like he picked things up
Mm-hmm.
as season went on.
Interesting. Seeing the best defenseman. I don't know, man.
Right
I
now,
don't know.
right now,
right
he-
now, you. Yeah,
Right
okay.
now, I think he's
My
the best
voice is this
defenseman.
high because I don't know.
And he didn't make Team Canada.
I still think Makar is still the best defenseman. I mean, Colorado has been slowing down for sure, but
But I think it's just because it's the long
it's
rule of
just a
season,
crazy
right?
schedule, man. No team could just stay on fire.
And that too, and then you got to keep in mind they're playing at altitude every week too. It's not like they're playing.
They're superhuman, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's good. So you think the Hurricanes? Do you think they're gonna win the cup?
Oh man, I really like the way they're playing right now,
Okay.
and I think like the way they're like they have Ellers now, right?
Yeah.
Like, and he's kind of like he had a slow start, and he's kind of picking it up now. And their goaltend, I'm telling you, like their goaltending this year, like it's not like everything's on Anderson this year. That's why like last couple of years I felt like all the pressure's on Anderson, where they only had one goalie. Like they had catch Piotr.
Yeah, but Piotr's injured too now. He's gone.
He's injured, but
Yeah.
Bussy, like
Bussy's been playing.
yeah,
really
and have you heard Bussy's like story?
well.
It's something crazy where he played like I think in the 3rd tier or 4th tier of he played in the lower levels of like the lower pyramid of USA hockey, and then he kind of like slowly got in. Then I think he played a season in the AHL, and then finally he's with Carolina. But yeah, he didn't have that direct route.
Yeah.
So he was undrafted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he played for in the U.S. Muskegon Lumberjacks. Then he went to Western Michigan. Played for the Providence Bruins, and then he played in the ECHL for Maine. Then back to Providence, and back to Providence last year, and now he's with the big team.
Mm-hmm.
And like the route, he's like, maybe you know what I mean. Like it's kind of cool seeing these smaller guys like go undrafted and they make it to the league finally. And I think he's had a great year.
A really great year.
And
this year for the Hurricanes for sure.
Yeah,
but for them to go through the cup, they're gonna have to either play against like Buffalo or Boston.
And so here's the thing, right? I think their biggest Carolina's biggest I guess their biggest roadblock in the past has been Florida. And Florida, like, honestly, I don't think they're making the playoffs.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Right?
Number-wise, I think it's going to be hard.
It's going to be tough. They have to go on a crazy run.
But even for them to play against Boston, I think they can take Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo, I think the way that they're playing right now, I don't know, man.
You got to keep in mind.
Looking good.
Keep in mind, too, Buffalo, they're just getting hot now, right? But this Carolina team, they've been hot since the beginning of the year,
for sure.
And it's not only like, oh, this Buffalo team, like, sure, like, they're doing well. I'm glad they're doing well and stuff, and like no discredit to Buffalo, but you look at Carolina, it's not like they're just having a good year this year.
I understand that. I just sometimes, man, when you see a team that's on fire like that, like no team has question, like they have no answers for the Buffalo Sabres.
Well,
I don't know. I'm just excited, man. I'm excited there's a new team. That's there to play.
Even with Carolina, right? Did you see what they did to Florida?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like...
But I mean, I heard it from people too, but come on, man. The Panthers are completely beat up. Like, it's not the same Panthers team. Yeah. So, for anybody to say that, oh, we destroyed the Panthers, it doesn't mean anything. Mm-hmm. You got to beat the actual team.
Like, they're tied with Tampa Bay right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I think
the way they are, they're gonna be first overall in the East, and they will end up playing one of the Atlantic teams. It's gonna be interesting, man, because those Atlantic teams are not weak.
No,
like they could have been in Metropolitan, one of the top teams.
Yeah,
but they're Metropolitan.
I don't know, man. I just have a good feeling about Carolina this year.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Yeah.
So we did Carolina. What was the other ones? The other questions you had? Because there was a couple of cool ones in there. Oh, McKinnon, McDavid.
Yeah, McKinnon, McDavid. I mean, that one is McKinnon, McDavid. What we're talking about, I think that's pretty. That's just who you like watching more.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think you can question either one.
It's nuts. What was the last one? Raddysh. We talked about Raddysh.
Yeah.
Oh no, but I said Bouchard.
Yeah, you said Bouchard. You talked about who's winning the cup.
Those are good questions.
Drafting first overall, you said Calgary.
I think the league's gonna find a way. I think so. I think it's gonna be the same thing with the Matthews. Where Toronto.
St. Louis right now is dead last.
St. Louis. No, is it Vancouver?
I believe it's St. Louis. St. Louis is.
I thought it was Vancouver, then St. Louis, then Calgary.
What I checked on the standings.
I think Calgary second.
It's Vancouver. Sorry,
Vancouver, Calgary, right?
No, wait. What the? Oh no, this is division. Oh, let me check.
Go to.
No, Vancouver's last place with 42 points,
and then Calgary,
and then St. Louis 49, and Calgary's at 50 because Calgary won yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So Vancouver's far.
I think the league's gonna find a way to rig this.
Gavin McKenna, Vancouver. I mean,
I don't know, man. The way I'm seeing it, I'm like, I kind of want Calgary to take that Swedish guy. Well, the way I see it, I'm like, yo, Calgary, like, they're getting a top 3 pick, and like it's between.
It would have been so nice if Stenberg went to the Jets, and then Verhoff. I think Verhoff, if the way the Leafs are going and how bad they're playing, if Verhoff lands in the Leafs like lap, yeah. I think that would be a good player for them. I think Stenberg would be really good for the Jets. That's just me being completely biased, being Canadian. And then you got McKenna going to Vancouver.
I want to hear your take on this. Let's say you're a team drafting and it's your pick is up. Do you draft for need or do you draft the best player available?
I would take the best player available.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't
rather than need. Like, let's say your team, you really need a center, and sure might not.
You can't force it. There's teams have done that, and it always burns you. You always grab the best player possible.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like kind of like on.
I think you do the needs once you start going into the later rounds.
Really?
You start going like fourth round and afterwards. I think.
But then what happens if you really like need someone? Because like, let's say you have such an early pick too, right? Sure, you might not need like you might not get like a top player. Like it's still going to be a top player, right? But I don't know. I'm like I'm on the side where you draft for need first, because then
you do it for need, but that guy's ceiling may not be as high, and now you're just. You could have found an equivalent player to the, like with that, maybe in the later round. You could have found somebody who's similar. So I think if you go for the best player possible, then you start filling up needs. At least you got check marks on both ends. You got a top quality player that's going to be a sure thing. And then you start working on players. You want to take risks later on, not in the beginning.
I know like the way like NFL draft. That's why I was asking, because you look at NFL draft philosophy and the way teams draft. I'm like the first couple picks, sure, maybe you might draft for like the best player available. But most of the time, what teams will do is they'll trade their pick away.
Yeah.
And move down in the draft. Correct. And draft for need, right?
For sure.
And do that. So do you think there's any teams?
This draft is so top heavy that I don't think you're going to do that. I don't think you're going to see teams doing that. I think you're going to start seeing picks getting moved on the mid teens to the late 20s. You will start seeing players. Like typically what happens in hockey, that's literally what happens. Top 10 is very hard for a top 10 player to be traded. A top 10 pick to be traded. I don't think the teams are going to move around. I think especially top 5 is going to stay the way it is. And whatever team gets the best player possible, they're just going to take him.
Yeah.